This guy, Little Einstein, climb aboard, get ready to explore. There's so much to find. No, I'm just kidding, guys. What's up, y'all? What's up? I see that made it into the chat. Oh, I like how I have two community guideline things. That's legit. Great work, great deals. Cool, cool. We love that. My little trees. Gosh, there is so many leaves, y'all. So many leaves for no reason. Gosh. A lot of them have like pine needle deals. It's insane. Gosh, I gotta wash my feet. Oh, let me tell y'all something. Yo, Forsaken, what's up, bro? Let me tell y'all something. My feet be hurting, dude. I got off early at work today, though. God, I was so excited for that. Got off at 2 o'clock, y'all. I'm telling you, it was so great to get off at 2 o'clock. I get up at 3 o'clock every day just to get off at 2 o'clock. I tell you what, God, it was so nice to get off at 2. I've already went over to my grandparents' place, and now I got the live to do with however long I need to. So, yes, we got that going for us today, so that's legit. There we go. Got that going. Fixing to have our seat in our famous Hacienda, which at this point really isn't necessarily a hacienda. It's more so a lifestyle of living, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. We made it here. Here we go. Yes, good. TikTok Live. We finally did one of those last night. It took about, I only did it for like 15 minutes. It wasn't very long. But I'm highly thinking about doing another TikTok Live. Like, as soon as I get done with this live is what I'm thinking. So that way I can hit the brute force of people coming in. So I think that would be nice. Because I shared your YouTube channel with my friend. He might join the live. His name is Snow Banana. Yo, bet. I appreciate that for a second. Much appreciated, dude. Thank you for that. I love whenever you share it with your friends and your family. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Snow Banana. I gotta remember that. How's your day been, though, for a second? You been enjoying your day? Has it been a good one so far? Hopefully, for your sake, I hope it has. There we go. It says he joined, but it's lagging for him. Okay. It's lagging for me too, so that's all right. Here, yo, 23 in chat. Yo, Wazen, what's good? Victor says hi. Y'all, if you're new, please drop a comment. I read every single one of them, even some of the bots and everything else like that. It says the chat is fine, but the screen is frozen. The screen's frozen. What do you mean the screen's frozen? It says, hi, bruv. Yo, what's up, Curly? Y'all should go check out my TikTok, for real. To those of you who can. Like, for real, I'm going to be doing a TikTok live after this. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm about to have so much fun with it. But if you can't check out the TikTok, at least you're on YouTube, you should definitely hit the subscribe button, y'all. Yo, Widdish playing. Yo says, I'm back. What's up, dude? Says, how am I? I'm doing good, man. Considering that we had our first spike of 23 people just randomly show up on a live for like 3 seconds, it gives me hope. I love it. Real Snow Banana says, I don't know. Oh, you're the friend of Forsaken. Okay, what's up, bro? It says every other live is fine. How about now? It's working. It says the guy who said the screen is frozen is Snow Banana. Yeah. Worst day at college today, I had 3 hours of theory about catering. Oh, yikes. Bro, that does not sound fun. That does not sound fun, my guy. I don't think I personally would have fun with that either, if I'm being honest with you. I really don't think so, like, honestly. There we go. I think since it was your worst day in college, how about we make it your best day on YouTube? There you go, man. There you go. For you and for you only. It says, I don't know how to respond. What do you mean? Bro, all you got to do is just simply put a message. I'll read it. I'll read it with everybody. 13 in chat. What's up, y'all? Those of you who are new, please, 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 please be sure to hit the subscribe button. Our goal is to one day beat Mr. Beast. That's what we're always saying. Granted, that's a far outreach goal, but hey, if it happens, it happens. It says, man, we did calculus lesson 3. It says it was literally 2 hours. That's insane. It says, Brendan the Ghost says, yo, hey, brother, yo, what's up, Prince? How are we doing, man? How are we doing? Man, I'm doing great today. I already had a few spikes going up, and it's only been 6 minutes. Yeah, 6 minutes in chat, and we've already had a few live spike ups, so I'm thankful for that today. Ready to gain some new subscribers, ready to get up into about the 640 something. No, not 640, I'm sorry, 740 something is what I'm trying to get into. Yo, SR2 Carl says, hi, what's up, bro? It says, doing good editing a skit. I just did where I played 3 characters. Yes, sir. That's what's up, dude. Yo, everyone in this chat, please, y'all, if you have not subscribed to Prince, please go check out his channel. Seriously, y'all. Y'all need to go check out his channel. He's got great Christian content. It's absolutely phenomenal. Y'all need to go check it out. If y'all want y'all's day to be uplifted, please be sure to go check out Prince. Please be sure to go check him out. Please, please, please. I beg of y'all. I don't ask things very often, but I beg of y'all, please go check him out. Just like for my birthday, I'm not gonna lie, my birthday, I'm gonna for real be like, yo, y'all, I'm gonna at least say y'all need to tell me happy birthday. That's gonna be the only thing. That's February 11th though. That's weeks away. It says, did you make me mod, or do you want me as a mod? Yeah, I made you a mod. Absolutely. It says this is your 7th live on this channel. It says 740. Yo, G edits. Yo, I see you change your profile. Nice. It says 740. It says, bro, did you want to add me as mod because I just added me as a mod? Yes, absolutely. He says, thanks, mate. Really do appreciate it. Absolutely, dude. Thank you for consistently being in my lives. Like, bro, that's phenomenal, dude. We love faithfulness with people. So thank you for being one of the few faithful people. Yo, Banana Mama says, do I have a favorite start to stream singing Country Roads? Do me a favor, start your stream singing Country Roads. Ha, funny, y'all. They're like, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Like, bro, I could never, honest to God, could never do that. I could never hit the high notes like that. It says I'm gonna get 150 XP. Yes, it says yeah, it's because the cat, because my old profile is kind of cringe. I like your old profile too. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't bad. It says W man. It says you should come to South Africa. Everybody says that I should go to South Africa. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be able to make it to South Africa. There ain't no way, shape, or form I'd be able to. Not without the funds, of course. Now maybe one day I might check it out. We'll see. But for right now, I won't necessarily be able to. It says, bro, I hope you go big and one day collab with big content creators. Dude, I would love that so much. I'm not gonna lie. That's a cool pin. That's a pin. We'll give that one to you. That's sweet. I appreciate that, Wittish Plane. Much appreciated, bro. It says I'm from South Africa. Yeah, I know you've been in quite a few of my lives too. Let me check and see how many lives you've been in. It says, if Brandon say I would like. It says I like trash. Oh gosh. No, I sadly don't like trash. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like trash. Let me see here. It says you need to come to Cape Town. Right? It says you ever been to a Diddy party? No, I have not. Thank God I have not been to one of those. It says, well, that crazy guy's the comment of the third most of your streams said the N-word and got banned. Yeah, of course. I don't necessarily play with that kind of stuff, if I'm being honest with you, but that's just me personally. Y'all, YouTube's finally pushing content. I can't wait to see what they do at 1,000. Y'all, thank you so much for joining. All 15 of you, thank you so much for that. Thank you. Y'all need to go check out my TikTok too. please go check out my TikTok. To those of you who are new, please go check it out. I'm gonna do another one. I do often Call of Duty mobile like deals over on my TikTok. Y'all should definitely go check that out. Like for real, y'all should go check it out. Like I actually do really good with, well, I say I do really good. I just lied. I try my best to play a decent game so that way y'all can have good content whenever it comes to those kind of things. But yes, to those of you who are new, please go check out my bio. I have every link to everything in there. Just go check it out. It would mean the world to me if you did. I thank you in advance for it too, y'all. I really do. Y'all are some phenomenal people, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And to those of you who are wondering, yes, I am like coloring in stuff on this paper. It's nothing crazy. It's just literally me just coloring in stuff. Like that's all I'm doing. That is all that I'm doing, y'all. So yes, I know it looks like I'm not paying attention, but I promise you, I'm constantly looking up as my screen lagged, which is awesome. We love that. It says you look like, let me see here. It says you look like someone who's bullied in middle school. Oh yeah, right. It says please hit the like button and press the subscribe for all. Free Brandon is not gay. He's straight. He's 19. Yes. Let me see here. It says from Texas. Yes. It says hi. It says you should play Blood Strike. I definitely should. It says who dropped the N-bomb? I don't know. It says do you play for Silken? No, I do not. Stuff is straight up racist. And you have a TikTok account? Yes, I do have a TikTok account. Yes, I do have a TikTok account. Let me see here. It says, I have a large number. Oh gosh, with the side of 7 with the extra fries. Wait, something isn't winking. Sup, Brandon? Yo, what's up, dude? Yo, twin, what's good? Let's go. You finally pulled up in the chat. What's up? I know you've been super busy. I saw your other video go absolutely insane with over 130,000 views. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on that. It says, I've missed you. Bro, I've been busy. I bet you have. It says, I know, right? And my subs. That's what I'm saying. Like, how many watch hours do you have? You may literally be able to go and be able to actually get, like, pre-monetization and get super chats. That would be so awesome for you if you could. I would actually love that for you. But yeah, I appreciate the fact that you missed me. That's pretty cool to know. That's awesome. Thank you. It says I'm Rank Masters. That's crazy. It says I know, right? My subs. Yes. Let me see. It says that. Let me see here. It says it would. Yes, it would. Yes. It says don't do drugs. If you have, then it's just life. Oh gosh. Mia says hi. What's up, Mia? Yo, Kings vs. Caleb was so peak. That's crazy. And it says, please don't be spamming. For real, y'all. We don't want y'all spamming. Yo, Annie, what's good? Annie says hi. Mia says, I gotta go bye. Thank you for joining in, though. Says, I'm new at being a mod. You're good, dude. Just as long as you don't excessively time them out. You know what I mean? Like, nothing too crazy. Now, if they're spamming the N-word, sure, you can time them out. But, like, if they're not doing anything crazy, just, first and foremost, just like remove it, and then if they're still crazy, then time them out. Let me see here. It says, can you have main mods, please? Can you have main mods? What? Oh, managing mods. Oh, my slow self. I mean, I could, but there's only one managing mods that I have, and if I'm being honest with you, he said it's the same thing as a regular mod. It's literally the same thing. Me getting banned? Yeah, you're kind of asking for that one. It says, what if we spam W, Brennan, huh? Says, and then what are you going to do, us mods? Just kidding, obviously. Nice, y'all, nice. This says BRB. All right, but dude, oh my gosh, let's see how many subs you're up to. I really want to see that. Gosh, 449 is insane. Golly. Y'all, that is incredible. Keep up the great work, Kins. Keep it up. Like, that is so awesome. I'm actually ecstatic for you for that. Like, that's amazing. That is actually awesome. Like, for real. It says, have I ever been surfing? You look like one. No, I have not been surfing, believe it or not. I really have not. I almost did one time, but I didn't. When me and my dad were on the beach, we just didn't have a surfboard. If we would have had a surfboard, then yeah, I would have done it. But sadly, no, I have not. It sounds like it would be fun. Oh, let's see here. Okay, good. Let me see. How much lives have I been in? You've been in a lot. It says W mod team, W content creator, W community. Yeah, we love the W's, man. Thank you. Thank you, family dude. Coming in clutch with the positive words. We love that, y'all. We absolutely love that. That is incredible. It's encouraging things like that that actually help us out a lot. Yo, I'm scared that we're gonna have a lot of people that do this. Yes, thank you so much for that. Let me see here. It says, I think you meant the pet cat, bro. It says, I don't know if that was needed for a ban. Nah, we'll take him as a ban. It says, hi. Let me see here. Mods, don't start fighting now. Don't start this junk again. Don't start it. Let me see. It says free DD pause. Yeah, like spam comments like that, obviously, time them out. Let me see here. It says, what am I drawing? Oh, I'm just coloring and stuff, dude, from my previous live. That's all I'm doing. This is bye, fixing to go to sleep. Well, thank you so much for joining in as well. Those of y'all who are new, once again, I'm going to say this. Go check out my bio, please. Please go check out my bio. There's so many different things in there. Yo, Caden, what's good, bro? It says, I got soccer practice. I'll join tonight if you go live. Yo, yes. Actually, I'm going to go live on TikTok if you have TikTok. Like, I'm being so for real. I'm going to play Call of Duty. It's going to be so much fun. Let me see here. It says, everyone stay nice. Stop spamming. Yes. Let me see here. It says, he has... I was right. Diddy can stay in jail. I 100% agree. It says, wow, so many mods? Yes. It says, bro, not going to lie. Your drawing is better than Leonardo da Vinci's. You got jokes. I like that. That's pretty cool. That's funny. That is hilarious. That is actually hilarious. Yes, we got a lot of mods. It says, who's Bob? I have no idea. It says, I'm Bob. Okay, Danny. Guess what, buddy? You're gone. Let me see here. It says, hello, Bob. It says, yo. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? It says, I'm going to go live while I'm getting ready. Yo, you can actually do lives now? We need to do a live collab. Me and you need to do a live collab. Like, seriously, please. Me and you need to do it so bad. It says, get Danny out of here, right? It says 3 mods at the same time. No joke. That says, Bob, are you okay? Bro says, rip. But yes, Kins loves you. We definitely need to do that. Please. There's got to be a way I can do that. It says, for joking, you adjusted to being mod yet? Told you to adjust fast. Bro says, hello. It says, well, there's so many mods, but I'm the best mod ever. Absolutely. There you go. It says, loving your enthusiasm. It says, Bob, no. It says, important question. What do I think is the best way to prepare for a zombie apocalypse? Make sure you stay away from zombies. Duh. Obviously. Holy fine. Yeah, dude, there's so many mods in this game, or in this chat. It's unreal. I'm fixing to get to a point where I cap it out, and, like, whoever's my mods is my mods, and that's it. Let me see here. It says, there's a girl in my history class I'm interested in. Should I shoot my shot? Hey, bro, I'm just saying, if you don't shoot your shot, man, you'll never know if you make it or not. What you don't shoot at, you will always succeed at never hitting it, because you're going to fail 100% of the time if you don't take your shot. At least if you take your shot, at least you're going to know that, at least you're not going to have to worry about it. You know what I mean? You won't have to worry about it in your mind or anything. So I say it's worth it. It says, I'm back. Hello, what's up? It says, hey, I'm a part of the biggest... yes, you were a part of my biggest stream. What's up, Payson? How are we doing? It says a lot of blue. Yes, there really is a lot of blue. Yes, you were in one of my biggest streams for real. It says, hi there, I'm sorry, I'm sick. Yikes, that's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear about that. It says, worst you can say is no, right? There you go. It says your drawing looked like one of those that are made in a child films low, right? Yeah, shoot your shot. It says, get the huzz. It says you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Exactly. It says, I'm second place. No, it says, welcome back. It says, bro, I got an A. Oh, you got a pickup line? Uh-oh. Yo, Austin, what's good? He says, yo, it says, Keeper says, I'm back. What's up, Keeper? It says, he went from being a part of the biggest streams. I'm just Big Mon, right? It says, mods are handy. Yes, mods are very handy. It says, hi, Keeper. It says, okay, I'm going to go live. Yo, yes, please. Go ahead. It says, holy 9 mods. I know. Hello, it says, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing great, y'all. 10 mods now? Yes. It says, are you an artist because you're really good at drawing me in? Oh, my gosh. Says hi. Ken says okay. Yes, but for real, we do need to do a live collab, Kens. I'm not even joking. Like, somehow, some way, I need to get a link sent to you or you sent to me or however we got to do it on YouTube. Hopefully, it'll let me do it, though. It says, good, thanks, Andy. How are you? It says, hi, Rebecca. What's up, Rebecca? Made it into the chat. It says, I'm good, too. It says, game stream win on my TikTok tonight, y'all. To those of you who have it. To those of you who have it. It says, what is Riz chat? It says, how you doing? How's your day going? My day's going great, y'all. I'm enjoying it. Rebecca says, hi. It says, can you draw a creature of myself? No, I cannot. There's no way I can. It says he's got 9 mods. He needs 3 more. So this gift from God has the 12 So he has his 12 apostles. Bro, that's a good one, man. That's actually funny, dude. Let me see. Can I come to the Middle East? I wish I could, bro. It says, it's long, to be honest. It says, I'm 9. That's what's up. It says, are you a parking ticket because you got a fine written all over you? It says, bro, the best pickup line. Are you a time traveler because I can see you in my future? Oh, I like that one. Are you a time traveler? Because I can see you in my future. Nice. I like that one a lot, bro. That's a good one. That's for real a good one. I like that one. I like that one a lot. I might end up using that one. It says, I was like the first mod. Yeah, you were one of my first mods for sure. It says, I'm going to make a Brandon edit also. If I do, would I react to it on live? I mean, I wouldn't be able to react to it on live. But I will go check it out. That is a promise. I will go check out the video, especially if you mention me in the title of it. I will be sure to check it out. And I will personally give it a like, a heart, a comment, everything. If I can even do that. I don't think I'd be able to. I'd for sure like it, though. I'd probably even post it, too. I'm not going to lie. Let me see here. It says, is your name Google because you have everything I'm searching for? Love that. Toji, yo, what's good? Welcome into another live. Thank you for joining back in. It says, that's a good pickup line. It says, mine was always just your place or mine. It worked 3 times. Oh, my gosh. Nice. It says, me too. It says, speaking of edits, did I see the one? I mean, I think I did. Bring me back into a mention of it. Like, mention my name in a title. And I promise you I'll go check it out. Just be sure to put my name in it and I will go check it out. I'm pretty sure I did, though. That was the one with the great editor where you went with the Japanese one and it went and it showed everywhere. Yeah, I do remember that one. I do. It says, are you a bank loan because you got my engine? Oh, my gosh. That's actually a good one. Meep Games made it back in. What's up? Yo, Toji, let me see here. It says, sorry I was offline. I was sick. You're good, bro. It says, my grandpa was on TV today. Fox 2 Detroit. Really? Congratulations on that, man. That's what's up. It says, please hit the like button and subscribe to free. It's all free to do. Yeah, it is, y'all. It really is. It is free to do. Caden says, yeah. It says, what am I drawing? Oh, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just coloring in stuff that I made from my last live. It says, bro, Brandon, do you think you'd win in a fight with the bear? If I'm being honest with you, absolutely not. There's no shot in heaven that I'm winning that. There is no shot in heaven that I'm winning that. Let me see here. It says, sorry if I was late. No, you're good. Y'all are fantastic. Y'all are actually blowing up stream again, and I thank y'all so much for doing that. I really do. It says I'll be back. Nice. It says I'm gonna make that edit. Go ahead. Can I draw some? Let me see. Can I draw some flowers in my drawing? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do here. It says okay, cool. It says can I win a? Let me see. It says hi. It says can I win against a bear with a gun? Possibly. Which gun are we talking about here? Which gun are we talking about here? Let me see here. It says, what do I study? I really want to start studying finances, y'all. Yeah, I got like 19. I'd have a chance. Shotgun, I'd have a chance. Let me see here. It says, Brandon, thank you so much. I'm going to get going. You're fantastic, mod dude. Much appreciated, bro. Thank you. It says, and like your major. My major would be finances, if I'm being honest with you. It would be like heavily revolved around finances, if I'm being honest with you. I really want to go into a bank so bad. I want to be a financial advisor or something of that nature. I really do. I think it would be a lot of fun. There you go. There's you some little flowers. Let me see here. It says machine gun. It says AK-47. AK-47, I'm guaranteed to dub. Guaranteed to win. Oh my gosh, maybe a RPG. Absolutely, I'm winning with that. I'm definitely winning with an RPG. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Dude, I'm telling you, I'd win so fast. Let me see. It says, before I go, it will be easier for you. Call me Bobby. Bet. What's up, Bobby? Can I draw you? I don't know how to draw you. It says a gun that shoots out babies. That'd be nuts. I would not want that at all in my possession. If I'm being so honest with you, I would not. It says car 15. Oh, yes, y'all. Oh, yes. All right, y'all. To one of my moderators, any one of y'all, can y'all give me a heads up of how many subscribers we have right now? Currently, presently, at this current moment. It says, bro, Brandon, you know these YouTubers are watching while eating? Yeah, you're one of them. That's awesome, bro. I've always wanted that. 730, y'all. Y'all who are in the chat, can we get it to 740? Hit the subscribe. I'm just saying, y'all, it works. Let me see here. It says, if I had a nuke, you'll be dead with the entire force and probably. No, Joe, you're not lying, bro. Can I be one of your mods? No, because you keep on asking. No, definitely not. It says, yes, everyone sub. That's what I'm saying, y'all. If we can have 15 in the chat, those who are in this chat, have a subscription, we will be over 740 subscribers, y'all. That would be excellent if we could get that. Even if we had 8, we would be very close. We would be very close. It says, I subbed when you had like 300 subscribers. Yeah, you did. And I thank you so much for that, dude. Do you see the amazing journey? Yo, Moo Man says, you want to know something? Sure, what you got, bro? Totally Normal says, sup? What's up, dude? Says, I don't know when I subscribe. You subscribed early on. Another spike, y'all. Give it to us, y'all. YouTube is promoting our content today. We have gotten caught in the algorithm. Please be sure to subscribe. I must be doing something right, y'all. Have to be doing something right for this to be happening. It says, if you had a Mars in your hand, the exercise weight would crush you to death in the other places from thousands of miles away. That's insane. Some ants have taken my brain. Nice. It says, yeah, neither do I any. Let me see. It says, all I know is I subbed like a week ago, and I thank you so much for that. #1 streamer ever. Yo, I appreciate that. It says, and the ants and I have had an agreement. Uh-oh, what's your agreement? It says, how long should young men in today's society wait, what? Oh, how can young men in today's society overcome lust? So if we're going to go on some type of spiritual content of some creation or whatever the case may be, we can do that. I mean, it's not going to be hard. The only way that you do it is, obviously, first and foremost, you don't bring your phone in the bathroom with you while you're using the restroom or whatever. That's #1. #2 is you avoid it at all costs. You walk away from it. And #3, get you some Bible down in your mind, and guess what? You're going to be guarded all the way through. That's how you overcome it. That is how you overcome it. Honest to God. And men, be men, work out. Work up a sweat. It's better to work up a sweat than an orgasm, let's be honest. Let me see here. It says, I got my body and my aunts. They have my house and 25% of my income. It says, that was a weird question, but if you were the president of the United States and let's say Russia were to nuke New York, would you send another nuke, starting a nuclear war and sending bombs back to Russia? Yes, I would, because they were the one who initiated it. I absolutely would. Let me hear. It says, if you were in Jupiter and tried to stand on it, and there was no ground for you to stand on, you would fall to death, but you'd be crushed by the powder. Oh, you'd be crushed and powdery. And if you were an ant on Earth in your hands, they would bite. Yeah, that's true. This is JK. Yeah, okay. Ashley says bye. Says, rank the worst. Yo, rank the three worst movies of all time. Go. Turkey meat for sure. I've never had zebra meat. All of it would be anime, but that's besides the point. Let me see here. It says, hey, I'm not 8 now. Encanto? Nice, bruv. That's what's up. That's what's up, dude. That's good. That's good. It says, people with the wrench by their names is a moderator. The blue wrench? Yes. Those who have blue wrenches are moderators of mine. They're standard moderators, though. This is, I'm 7 nice. It says, he who fights with monsters should look to it himself. It's not become the monster, right? And it says, if you gaze long enough into the abyss will gaze back into you. That's true. It says, I've never watched anime, I think. You're not missing out on anything if you haven't watched anime. Let's be so for real. Let me see here. It says, you remember the 1 million subscriber who joined and said that he ate zebra meat? Yes, I do. That was very recent. That was very, very recent. I was so shocked to see that too. I was like, bro, what? It says, have I ever played any of the Just Cause games? No, probably not. It says, moderators are pretty cool. Yeah, especially when the people in chat are cool and like moderators don't have to do anything to them. Yes, I love my moderators. That's why I make them moderators. So that way they can help me out by making sure everything stays good, kind, positive, and everything else. Which is why I have them to have them. It says, yeah, they are pretty good. It says, W, Gorilla Tag? Absolutely. Gorilla Tag would be fun. It says, wait, someone make a managing moderator? It's different. How is it different? I tried to do that with one of my best friends who comes on this stream constantly, with Preston, and he told me that it literally is the same thing. It's literally the same thing. There is no difference. You still have the same wrench, you still have the same abilities and everything. Yo, Chloe says hi. What's up, Chloe? It says, what's today's, yesterday's, tomorrow? What's today's, yesterday's, tomorrow will be the next day. It says, what is managing mod? I've never seen that before. Yeah, managing mod, I mean, I don't see the difference with it. Let me see here. It says, I'm not trying to beg, although it's my first time asking, but how can I become a mod? Okay, first step of becoming a mod is not asking how you can become a mod. Secondly is to consistently join in my streams, constantly liking, promoting, commenting everything else on my other videos, checking out my YouTube, my Twitter, my TikTok, my other deals. Yeah, just different things like that. Yo, Lost the Line says hi. Yo, what's good, bro? How are we doing? How are we doing today, bro? I'll be doing all that. Go check out my bio, though. Go check it out, y'all. Go check it out, because that's where I have all of my links to every social media that I have. To my Discord, to my TikTok, to my Buy Me a Coffee, to everything. To everything. I like this one. Coming from Prince. It says, what's my favorite Bible verse? My favorite Bible verse has to go from Matthew 4:4, where it says, and he said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word which proceedeth out of the mouth of God. It's a powerful verse, man. It's a great verse. I love that one. Matthew 4:4. It's a good one. It says, deal. It says, gotta go. Thank you, Keeper, for joining in. It says, have a blessed day. You too, man. You too. Thank you so much for that. It says, all right, so I'll keep joining, but I'm still a bit sick. That's okay. Can you update the Discord link? Because it didn't work for me. Dude, I guarantee you it's good. Bro, I'm telling you it's going to be good. It says, are you good at tongue twisters? Not really. And it says, I don't, let me see. It says, I'll follow you, only not on TikTok because I don't have that. And that's okay. I understand some people don't have TikTok. I'm not here to do anything of that nature. There we go. It says, wait, can I test manage mod like a demo? Like I said, bro, I don't think it does anything different. It says, how do I put in the Discord? You literally click on the link, my brother, that I have down in my bio. You click on the link and it should bring you right to my deal for Discord. It says, bro, your most popular video has 444K views. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. And over on TikTok, my biggest one has 25,000 views. Bro, y'all, go check out Kins Loves You. Like, go check out her channel because she's one of my moderators in this place. I like to shout out my moderators to go check out their channels. Go check out hers. She's got one video that has over 307,000. It's insane. It says, why did I start YouTube? I don't know, man. I just wanted to do it just for fun to see where it would get me, and I see it's gotten me here today, so I thank God for it. Do I work out? I need a workout routine going. So working out, I used to whenever I was like in football and everything like that, whenever we were doing our training grounds and everything, they would make us do three sets of 10 push-ups, regular push-ups, diamond push-ups. They would make us do 3 reps of 15 for squats, however much we could do, whether it would be by helping out somebody or whatnot. They'd also make stretch. They make a stretch first, obviously, but yeah, that's what they would make us do. It's just routines like that, and then pull-ups too. We would have to do pull-ups and push-ups and everything else. But yeah. Let me see here. This is tongue down. Nice. It says, sorry, what was your name? Kins Loves You. Kins Loves You. It says one of them has 1 million views. Nice. It says I'm just joking. One of them has like 6,000, I think, and that's not bad. It's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. That's really good, actually. 6K is actually really good because that shows that you beat past the first 1,000, which is the hardest one to beat for the fact of the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, it's a block, right? Yeah, don't worry about that, bro. Don't worry about that. It says, oh, the repeating guy that got timed out. Yes. It says another one bites. Right, for real. Let's see. It says you really stand out from the rest of the live streamers, man. I mean, they all do it for money and be putting in act just to gain clout. You don't understand what's your impact. Keep it going. I appreciate that, dude. I really do, man. Thank you for that. Like I said, I'm not here to do it for money or for anything, y'all. To those who donate, bro, they can donate. That's fine. To those who just want to sit here and watch me for free because I'm doing it for free, you can watch me for free. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it a lot. I really do. It's because I love doing this, y'all. It's so much fun. It says this man is here to meet a minor. Definitely not. Let me see here. It says, I started like 2 weeks ago. My whole channel's got like 3K views. That's not bad. It says, do I have advice for a 17-year-old? What kind of advice are we talking here? It says, thanks for sharing. It says, not me though, not me. It says, oh man. Yeah, definitely not Chevy. Definitely not here for minors. But what kind of advice are we talking here? It says, you're welcome, Widdish. You deserve it. Absolutely, bro. Shout outs to White, or yeah, shout out to Widdish. Shout out to Widdish for that, bro. We appreciate that a lot. We really do. It says, bro, can all the mods do something like a collab? That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. To those who have over 50, I wouldn't mind doing that one time. But usually it only lets me do like one live per person, you know? And bro says, thanks. It says, any advice for new YouTubers? Yes, actually. Consistency and persistency goes a whole lot further than short outburst of constant YouTube shorts. Consistency and persistency of doing YouTube every single day will get you very, very far in this life, especially in the YouTube world. Let me see here. It says, my friend's mom died of blood cancer 9 years ago. He's 26 now, and he stopped believing God. What can he do to change the situation? Father's very abusive. Jason, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That's a tough one, because that's up to the individual if they want to change their mind about how they perceive God. Because of course, whenever your physical father's abusive, they're gonna think that their heavenly father's abusive, and it's a whole mind thing that they have to change up. So just say your prayers for them, bro. That's the best thing that you can do, honestly. It says, I must to go outload tomorrow. Yes, and on Kind channel. Yes, yes, and see you next live. Absolutely, Andy. You have a good one. It says, I mean, we could do a collab, but it would be pretty hard. Yeah, it would be. It says, someone's coming soon. It says, I mean, live, you're good. Okay, Jason. Cool. Let me see here. I don't know what that would be. It says, you know. It says, bro, shout out to my fellow mods, for real. We love our mods. It says, I mean, Ken's channel is not going well typing. What? Guy says, I can feel it. It's changing all right. I hope you're happy with mods, but don't you wait. Don't blame me. Another one bites the dust. Oh, man. Another one bites the dust. It says, lots of quality videos beats tons of crappy videos. True. And it says, and beats posting one insane video. That's true. It says, I can't spell good. That's all right. I can't either. It says, you know what I hate most about movies is that, sorry for the word, but Christianity, and it makes it. I don't know what you mean by stupid. Oh, Christianity and make it. Yeah, that's true. It says mid game spitting bars. It's an auto correction hit. Let me see here. It says, I don't know what's up with that, so we're just gonna remove that. Remove. I'm gonna go right there. I'm sure that we're gonna try and say something stupid, so we're just gonna make sure that that don't happen. We're just gonna make sure that that don't happen. But yes, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. I do appreciate, though, each and every one of you joining in on this live. It does mean a lot to me. I'm so glad that I actually have some content that's actually legit. It says, how many people are gonna bite the dust? OMG, no joke. Probably quite a few. Probably quite a few, if I'm being honest with you. But that's okay. They can bite the dust all they want. I'm going to have my loyal people. To those who want to subscribe to me, will subscribe to me. To those who want to stay, will stay. To those who want to check out my streams, will check them out. To those who want to donate, will donate. Like I said, I'm not here to force anything on anybody. I'm just here to have a good time. Yeah, says the one who joined the live and doesn't even have enough self-consciousness for himself to call himself a loser. That's sad, bro. That's a sad self-reflection of yourself. That's sad. Let me see here. It says so much about the dust. That the dust pile. No joke. For real. For real. That's real. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all. Oh my gosh. I got an electric blanket. Bro. Y'all. An electric heated blanket because of how cold our house gets. I'm telling you, that was legit. This is a massive pile of dust today. Lots of sweeping up. Dude, that's true. But yes, y'all got me an electric blanket, y'all. For real, on Amazon. It was so nice. Not sponsored, by the way, but oh my gosh, it was so great. It feels so heavenly. I love it so much. It is actually legit. I can't wait to get in and after a hot shower. That's gonna be so nice. Oh, guess what? You're kicked out, bruh. Get out of here. We don't want you anyways, Henry. You bum sucker. Yes, I said bum sucker too. Because that's about what these bots are. And if that's offensive to anyone, I'm so sorry. But it's just the truth. So there's another one bites to this pile. That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, there we go. Says that's crazy. Yeah, I know. I mean, I get so sick and tired of hearing these people, bro. They're a pain. These bots are a pain. I can't stand them. These bots are the reason why some people quit, and that's what I can't stand. I can't stand trolls. I can't stand bots. Both of them equally suck just as bad. Says I'm not living longer from so many bots. No joke. Says who just makes those bots? I have no idea, dude. But whoever keeps on making them needs to stop. Cause bro, bots are good for nothing except for subscribing to you and being inactive for all of your day's life off of a promotion that apparently is supposed to work. Don't ask me how I know that. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, y'all. I haven't personally experienced that or done any of that. All of my subscribers are real. All my subscribers are real. All 740 plus of my subscribers are real. And then we're gonna go ahead and go right here. There we go. It says Nightbot will sweep it up. Yeah, you know what? I'm fixing to get Nightbot, y'all. I'm being so for real. I'm gonna get Nightbot too. He'll probably be a managing moderator, if I'm being honest with you. Nightbot's awesome. And he'll be verified too. It says, yes, another bot swept by the dust tsunami. Nice. But yes, y'all. Yes. We're definitely going to be sure to do so. It says, more bots bite the dust. No joke. Like we need more bots. Gosh, there's already too many of them. It was still a good stream though, y'all. I enjoyed this stream. I enjoyed getting to what we got to. I enjoyed everything like that. It was phenomenal today, y'all. Phenomenal indeed. And I will definitely be doing a TikTok live here very soon. Like very, very soon. Says I haven't gotten 100 XP, sadly. That's okay. It says they basically have a whole Discord server over how they connect bots and spam messages in order to promote private links or other things. That's insane. That is insane. As to why they would do that. That's so dumb. I wish someone would hack into that and just like absolutely exploit it to where like there would be no more bots. Like it would be so awesome. Like have genuine people, which I have genuine people. Look, y'all, I have over 730 plus people that are genuine. I know it's just for money. Yeah, I know. I don't do it for money. I do it to have a relationship with my people. Because y'all are awesome. It says there's other bots that have questionable pics. Yes, for some reason they attract kids. Disgusting. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, leave the kids alone. They like, leave them alone. Please, for the love of God, leave kids alone. Even the world's most dangerous man in prison does not mess with kids. He says kids are off limits. And if he says that, what's that tell you? That tells you that you should be off limits too. Like, that's ridiculous to do anything stupid to a child. Yo, Les. Is this a Leah's? Leah? Oh, God. Lie? I just want to call you Lie. Lie says hello. What's up, Lie? It says, I'm not going to be a mod. Just asking. Because Nightbot? Yeah, Nightbot would be good. Yeah, it says, how world without bad bots is paradise. It really is. It says, yes, never click on the profile. I accidentally did once. Unholy, I was shocked that wasn't banned. That's what I'm saying too, y'all. Like, there's some things that YouTube won't ban, but they'll ban something for me telling the truth. Like, what? Look at that hairstyle today, y'all. That's crazy. It's about time for me to get a haircut. I ain't gonna lie. It's about time for me to get a haircut. I think I'm gonna need that pretty soon. Just realize how long this hair actually is. Like, golly. Alright, yeah. We love that. It says haircut live. Yo. Even with the barber just being like, I don't know, bro. We may do it one day. Maybe. It says hype train, like, sub, and chat. Yo, I like that so much. I like that so much. I'm gonna take a picture of this, and that, my dear friend, is gonna be the title of my next live. That is gonna be the title of my next live. I'm not even joking. It says, bro, I would grow it out. What do you mean long? It says my hair is like a girl's short hair would be. Nah, bro. You see, my religion won't. It's not my religion. It's me personally. I don't want my hair to grow that long. But my religion also says not to grow my hair long, so I don't grow my hair long. But yeah, bro, I ain't about that life. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't about that life. If you're about that life, that's cool. That's on you. But me personally, I ain't about that life. I'm really not. Never have, never will be, if being honest with you. I just can't. Got that flat top going too. That's crazy. But yes, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining in on this live, y'all. It really means a lot. Says, what is Q Train? That's Hype Train. It says, oh, respect. It says, my hair grows in my eyes and everything. Yikes. But yes, y'all. With that being said, I hope y'all have yourself a fantastic and wonderful day. Thank y'all so much for joining in this live. If y'all can make it on the TikTok one, go over to it. But if you can't, I totally understand. It's just like a comment deal, whatnot. Yes, the stream is ending now. I hope y'all have yourself a good one.